back on Nittany Game Week. Time for our Impact interview, and it feels really strange to say former Nittany Lion already for Charlie Cerrato, but that's the case. Second-round draft pick for the Carolina Hurricanes joins us now. Charlie, thanks for the time. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're going to do this past, present, future style. And as I mentioned, it's former Nittany Lion already. So the first thing I want to ask you is, can you believe just how quickly the time went? And when you think back about wearing the blue and white, what are some of the things that are top of mind for you?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you don't realize it when you step on campus how quick time will actually go. Obviously, my time was a little bit shorter than, the 4 years that you should be there. But there were so many good memories. I'm so grateful for my 2 years I had there. Like the amount of people, the new people I met, the friends I'll have for life. I know I'll go back there forever. I was just at the alumni golf tournament, so it's crazy. I don't know, like if you're an alumni unless you graduate or once you leave. I don't know how that works, but it's crazy being like a half alumni as I'm like still working on my degree.
Well, made quite an impact while you were there. And, you've been in a lot of different hockey environments, even as a young guy. Can you describe Pegula Arena and just Hockey Valley in general, how unique that is to the hockey community?
Yeah, obviously it's a newer building. I mean, new-ish. It's like, 15, 16 years old now. And obviously the program, I think, is absolutely taking off now. It's like, I think Hockey Valley is one of the best, if not the best place to play college hockey. Like the fans, the student section, it's so electric, and it's such a passionate, fan base, alumni base. Like, once a Penn Stater, always a Penn Stater. People, the locals who live in State College, it really is incredible. And, to get the full experience, to be at a game's unbelievable. Like playing a game, there is quite literally nothing better than being at Pegula on a Friday or Saturday night.
We move to the present, and you go ahead and you sign your contract with the Carolina Hurricanes, a 3-year entry-level deal, and then you join the Chicago Wolves of the American Hockey League. So that transition from college to pro, what were some of the things that jumped out to you making that transition as you go from playing with your college teammates and against college guys all of a sudden to professionals?
I mean, I feel like the obvious one is like on the ice, guys are bigger, they're older, so they got that grown man strength a little bit. But that's probably the most obvious one. The one that you would, least expect is you go from college where you're, State College is like it's a massive, massive student body in a small area. You see people your age every day. You're with your 25 best friends every single day of every minute. And then you go to pro hockey and half your team is, they're older, they have wives and kids. And it's, once you're done at the rink, you're not going over to the house or going and grabbing food. It's like, I got to go take care of my family. So I feel like that it's a little getting used to for sure. But that's pro hockey. That's what it is. So I definitely got my schedule down a little bit. I had, stuff I like to do off the ice that kept me busy while we weren't at the rink. So it was, I definitely learned a lot in my month I was there.
The future of Penn State's hockey program. What is it about Coach Godowski that can, attract that top-level talent also, Charlie, as you guys are just prime examples of where you can go from State College into the professional ranks?
It's easy when you can bring a kid out to a game or, out for a week or whatever it is, and they experience what it's like to be, a hockey player at Penn State, and they just get wild. Like the fans, the arena, the facilities are second to none, and Gads is... Like we were taught, like he is Penn State hockey. He's been there since the beginning, since the transition to Division I. And I couldn't imagine this place without him. So I think just the tradition that he brings is one of the, easiest ways to get top talent to school there.
Very cool to catch up with Charlie Cerrato as he tries to achieve his NHL dreams. Of course, you can see all of our Impact interviews. You know where to go. It's NittanyGameWeek.com.